Alright, hey guys, I'm Casey. I'm back again. I did it again. Went to the pawn shop in town here and this is the result. So we'll talk about some of these that I got this time, and if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, I guess. But here we go. First, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Not the newest one, but the one before that. This is the one with James Franco. Man, this was a good one. Yeah, the sequel was better, but this was a good start, and hopefully the new one, I think it's called War of the Planet of the Apes. I hope that one's just as good as these first two have been. So $1 for this. I didn't have it yet, so got it. Next, Rounders with Matt Damon. Oh, that was weird. If you understood that reference, it might be funny, but if you didn't, that would be weird. And Edward Norton. This is probably my favorite Edward Norton role, actually. Rounders. It's about basically it's a poker movie. Poker's kind of, if you want to call it a sport, you could call it a sport, I guess. So poker's my sport. Yeah, it's a really good movie. Next is Step Brothers, classic. You know, if you guys don't want to call me Casey, you can call me Dragon. Step Brothers. This might be one of my top 5 favorite comedies of all time. I remember I lent my original copy out to my cousin, and she never gave it back, so I bought this for $1. And yeah, I want to watch this right now, actually. So, alright, next we have a couple of Kevin Smith films. I really like Kevin Smith. He's makes some interesting films, I guess you could say. But first we'll go with Mallrats. I know a lot of people haven't seen this movie, but it's a really fun 90s, I don't know, teen comedy, I guess you'd call it. And right here, this guy, right here, Brody. I want to be Brody when I grow up. He's a comic book nerd, and when he finally meets Stanley, all he asks him about is Mr. Fantastic's fantastic stuff. I'll leave it at that. But next we have Chasing Amy. This is my favorite Kevin Smith film. One of the best, I guess you could call it, romantic comedy movies of all time. It's so different than all the other ones. That's why I like it so much. Also, it has a great scene where they, a couple of the main characters compare their sex scars, just like the scene in Jaws. So, Chasing Amy, check it out. Speaking of Jaws. Jaws. Possibly the greatest movie of all time. Didn't know how much I like this movie. There you go. See that right up there? Yeah, I have a Jaws poster. Jaws, you know. I didn't have it yet. My brother has my other copy, so 99 cents for Jaws. You can't, it's Jaws. Next, Signs, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan. I heard this is the last good movie until The Visit. I saw The Visit. I'll maybe do a review on it. I actually liked it pretty well. But Signs, haven't seen it yet. Heard it's maybe his best. So we'll watch it and we'll see. Next, The Green Mile with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks might be my favorite actor of all time. He's so good. I haven't seen Green Mile yet. Yeah, I know there might be something wrong with me, but yeah, we'll watch this. And also, it's from the director of Shawshank Redemption. I haven't seen Shawshank yet. Don't kill me, but we'll watch that sometime too. But we'll start with Green Mile. Next, Donnie Darko with Jake Gyllenhaal. If you haven't seen this movie, one of Jake Gyllenhaal's best performances, one of his first movies, I believe. This movie will blow your mind. It will just blow your melon wide open. It involves time travel, possibly aliens, a guy in a bunny suit, and a young Seth Rogen. That was my Seth Rogen laugh. I don't know if that was good or not, but we'll go with it. Next, my favorite Christmas movie of all time, A Christmas Story. See this kid right here? This was me when I was 12 years old, right here, Ralphie. Fortunate for me, there was no bunny suit like this kid gets. I don't know what's the deal with bunny suits today. I don't know, really. But, this leg lamp that's in this movie, I want that in my apartment. So if you want to get me a Christmas present, leg lamp. Anyway, I hope I don't shoot my eye out. Next, go with the newest James Bond film, Skyfall, with Daniel Craig. This might be my favorite of Daniel Craig's Bond films, this and Casino Royale. I really like this one. What's his name? Javier Bardem was the villain. He plays a great villain, of course. 99 cents for Skyfall. Can't go wrong with that. Plus, I'll need a refresher before Spectre this November or December. And coming out pretty soon. But I'm looking forward to that one. Christoph Waltz as a Bond villain. That's gonna be good. Next, maybe a couple guilty pleasures, we'll say. But first, we'll start with... First, you might ask, why is a 21-year-old buying Dirty Dancing, starring Patrick Swayze? I think that question answers itself. It's got Patrick Swayze in it. We missed you, Patrick Swayze. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. That's kind of why I bought it. I just finished watching Roadhouse, which is badass, with Patrick Swayze. So I'm in a Patrick Swayze mood right now, so I need to watch Dirty Dancing. Next is more of a guilty pleasure, that's for sure. Wild Hogs with Tim Allen, John Travolta, Martin Lawrence, and William H. Macy. This is not a good movie. It's not. But for 99 cents, it can be a guilty pleasure. That's for sure. To put it in perspective for you, buddy road trip movies are my guilty pleasure. Tommy Boy, Wild Hogs, Without a Paddle. Some of my favorite comedies are terrible buddy cop buddy road trip movies. So that's why I bought Wild Hogs. It's a guilty pleasure. And finally, this is what really excited me. All these DVDs were 99 cents, as I said. So I bought the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy for, it would be $3. $3 for the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So we got Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King. I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan. Some of my buddies are. But they made me watch them. And yeah, I liked them a lot. I think my favorite by far is Return of the King. Return of the King is the best. It's finally the climax to the whole saga. Epic battle that's like an hour plus, I think. And yeah, Lord of the Rings for $3. Can't go wrong there. Plus Gandalf. Thou shalt not pass. Okay, I'll stop. That's enough. Anyway, that's it. Like I said, maybe I'll get a visit review up sometime this week. But until then, I have some more movies to watch. So, I'm Casey, and we'll see you later.